Hi, welcome to the criteria course. In the last lesson, we started to create the ability check action. We created input for it. The ability check calls for what ability it will use, a D20 roll, and the difficulty class. Now we will learn how to use that information to finish our ability check. You may remember that we created an information called ability modifier, this one. And this returns the ability modifier based on a parameter called ability. Back to our action. How can we use those information to call that info? What do we need to do? We need to know if the roll dice added to the ability check info modifier is greater or equal the difficulty class. Remember when I said that action step is for input? It is. But how do we use that input? We have this resolution area. Here, you are certain that all input is gathered. Okay? So, here is the only place you can use that input. So, let's use it. We put an if node here. So, if something, then do something, else if this something is false, do other something, okay? And the condition here will be our ability check. So, how can we retrieve the value of the roll dice? Here we have an hourglass. Every time a node will return a value, or you'd have to retrieve something from that node, an hourglass will appear. If you drag this hourglass here, it gives the result of the D20 roll. Now we will add this to the info modifier. So we will choose an add node here under operators, add. And here at the bottom, we have the informations. We will use this one. We could use that one, but we will use this one and put here. And you will see that we have an ability parameter here. Now, we have this input field where the user, the actor, has chosen the ability. So again, we will drag this here. And the value that was chosen by the actor will go into the ability modifier and will return to us exactly what we need to add to the D20. Now we need to compare this with the difficulty class. So we need to know if this value is greater or equal the difficulty class. We use the node greater or equal. Under operators, we have the greater or equal node here. So, greater or equal what? The difficulty class. Again, we drag the hourglass here, and now we have our condition finished. Let's review it. We got the ability chosen from the actor. We call the info that calculates the ability modifier. We add this to the roll dice, and then we compare it if this is greater or equal the DC input field that was filled by the game master. Now we have to show to the players and to the game master if this actor has succeeded or has failed the test. How can we do that? We use the show results node. The show results is a cosmetic node. And what is a cosmetic node? It's a node that does not do anything for rules. It just shows what happened to the players and to the game master. He shows it by doing animations, by putting text above the character, or by filling the journal. Since we are in the basic course, we will just say success here. And we will show this only above the actor. Okay? It's simple. It will have a success on the screen, and we will do the same for the else, for a fail result. And now it's time to know how you copy and paste inside criteria. To copy or cut something, you select this with right click. You can click on any node, it will select this. And after you selected it, you use this button to copy and that button to cut and paste. This is copy and paste, or duplicate if you wish, and this is cut and paste. So I will copy and paste this here. Now we have a duplicate of that, but we don't want success here. We want a failure. Fail. It's a simple example. We will learn in the future how to show this in better ways, okay? But let's again use the KISS principle and test this. Don't forget to save. And now we will exit here and go to our campaign, which is already set to use our rule here, and we'll again edit that map. Okay, the map has loaded, and we will test this. We will select the actor, click on ability, and say that we want to do a strength check against a DC 15. So we have 15 strength also, so we have a +2 bonus. So if we go for a 13 or more, we should have success, else we should fail. Let's go a little higher to roll the dice. Okay, all for Conorian ability check here. Fail. We got a 9. Roll again. 15. Fail again. I got a 9 again. Oh, I am stubborn. Aha! Success! I have a 15. Now, let's play an animation for the different situations. We choose text above plus animation. And we have now an actor animation and an enemy animation. Since this does not have an enemy, and we will again learn about that in future lessons, we will only choose the actor animation. So if it succeeds, I will choose rage animation, okay? And if it fails, I will use maybe a take hit or no, a look around animation. We do a meme here, okay? It's the John Travolta's meme. Now we just exit here. We went back to our test, and we will roll this. STR15. Accept. Ability check. Fail. That was good. Now I put the camera close so that we can see the animation better. Again, but that this time I will put 25 so we will fail. Just to see the animation. No, sorry. I will put a 5 so we will surely succeed. Only we got 1, but okay, success. Okay, and now you learn how to do animations and how to show information to the players. We can do more than that. We can do, for instance, we can say that he will do an animation trying to do something, and after that he will do another animation showing that he succeeds or not. We can do that. We just put and show results before the if node, and we'll choose animation only, and actor animation, for instance, local action. Okay? He will do something, and then, depending on the dice we have rolled, he will play this animation or that animation. Let's see it. Again, STR15, accept. We fail. Okay, he starts to do something. He tries to do something, and then he didn't succeed. You see, showing this for players is very important to give them immersion. Of course, this is a course. You can do it any way you want, so I will take that first action off, because in fact we are looking for automation, remember? So sometimes less is better. Here I just drag this to the trash, and that's okay. It's good to save this. And please remember that changing the rule here does not save it. It's a way, for instance, of you may want to try something, test it, and if it doesn't work, you just reload it again. Now we will learn how to do the journal nodes, to view the journal and show everyone what's happening. Okay, how can we do that? There are two types of journal. One is here in show results, and the other is meant to be used here. Because in the journal you will want to know how you rolled, how is your ability, how is your ability modifier, and so on. So we will create some journals here. You use the journal node, expressions journal here. So I want to put the ability modifier and the dice result in the journal. How can we do that? Journal, and I put the journal here between the roll dice and the add. The journal will pass the result through. It will not change anything, but it will use this value to put it in the journal. So this is the ability roll. Okay. We will choose an icon, and again, this is ability. I use the same for, I can use Vitruvian Man again, but I will try to change other. It's a generic one here. It's a question of taste. Okay, now we have a journal. The journal will be, oh no, this is the roll dice, I'm sorry. So no, let's look for dice. Better. Now we have the ability modifier. Wait for that. And we have also the DC input field. So we will put another journal here, the DC input field. Again, the icon will be a difficulty class. Trap, perhaps. Difficulty. I think this one may represent difficulty. Okay. Again, this is personal. Again, difficulty class. Okay. But now, I will want to show not only the ability modifier, but the original field value. I can do that here, but I don't have access to the field value here, only to the ability modifier. But I will show you something that you should do because it will help you forever. Instead of adding journal here, we will add the journal inside the information. So we go to the information, and now every time someone uses this, it will automatically create the journal for you. Good, huh? Again, we use the journal node, and we want now the field value. Field is here. This is the field value. Okay. And now this is the value of the field. So data, perhaps. I do not like it. Okay, value. I don't think value will exist. No, value will not exist. Number. Oh, no. I will have to look. Oh, sorry. Okay. A value here. Well, just an example. I will use this. Okay, so we put the journal here. And now we want another journal with the modifier, which is this value. So we want another journal here. And this will be the ability modifier, and this will be the ability. Okay. Again, this is the modifier, so maybe a plus. Ah, okay. It's ability modifier and the ability. Again, let's test this. Exit. Okay, let's test this. We will select this here, Vitruvian Man, 15, accept. Okay. Success. I rolled a 14. So let's look at the journal. He's doing our. Now we have the Vitruvian Man here, and this is described in the action. And we have a row here, and we have another row here. And this is clearly an error. And it's good that I made it, because I will show you why. And it was an honest mistake. I didn't do it on purpose. So this is the ability. I have strength 15. And this is the ability modifier, is 2. So 14 plus 2 is 16, is greater than 15, so it's a success. But from my point of view, this is clearly not good. First, it doesn't show anywhere here that I'm rolling strength. Second, it does not show anywhere here that the total is 16. Okay, so and third, of course, we have 2 roll dice here. So we have to remove one of the roll dice. We need to add somewhere here a description of what ability I'm using. In this case, it was strength, and we need, of course, the total here. Somewhere around here, it need to have 14 plus 2 equals 16. First, we get rid of those 2 roll dice. And why this is happening? This is happening because I am stupid. I don't know the very program that I made myself. I completely forgot that any roll dice is automatically added to the journal. So we don't need this journal here. Okay? It will use this name here to create a journal. So we just don't need this guy. We just drag this. Oh, sorry. We drag this here. So we don't need that guy. Problem solved. And next, we need to know what we are rolling. So we will change the journal inside the information. Okay, here. This journal should not say ability. It should say strength or wisdom or something like that. Do we have that information? Yes, it's here. This is the parameter that we received. So instead of saying ability here, it will show STR, with charisma, and so on. So we just drag this here. And problem solved again. Oh, I am sorry. I always make mistakes. When we drag something into other place, we are just moving. So I have, in fact, to duplicate this using copy and paste, of course. Okay, now we have the parameter here in the main stat, which was already here, and now we use the same parameter as a tooltip of the journal. So this tooltip will have str, dex, and so on. And this one may be just modifier, because the last tooltip will show the ability. We can also put the ability here and create a string with a strength modifier if you wish, but I don't think that's needed. That's less is better, okay, or less is more. And here we are okay. We leads us to the third thing that we need to show the total result of the row plus the info, which is here. So we need another journal here with the total. And expressions, journal, and here. And the icon will be equal, if I remember. Yes, this is the good one. Equal and tooltip total ability. Okay, it's a personal taste. Okay, let's see how it looks. Save. Exit. In fact, I intend to make several mistakes during this course because you make those mistakes also when you are programming criteria, and it will be good for the course to know how to correct a mistake. I think it's good. So we, again, row. Fail. Let's see. Now we have I rolled an 11. I have str14, and I have a modifier of 2, which equals 13. 11. Okay, this is maybe it's out of order, but that's okay. I think people will understand this.